Good morning guys, welcome back to another Robert Does Fishing vlog. It's just after dawn here in the Scottish borders, and as mentioned at the end of my last video today, you join me in my annual autumn sort of back end of season trip down to the River Tweed here. I'm just outside the village of Cardrona. We'll be fishing the Horsburgh beat today. So the reports from the beat during the week have been pretty good. The river has been up incredibly high because of the floods that we had nationally all over the country last weekend. So it's running off now. The clarity looks good. I read a post from the Cardrona fishing beat, which is just over the other side of the water there, that height doesn't really matter here. It's mostly about clarity. So looking behind me, the water looks great today. So I'm down here for the whole day. As I say, it's just after dawn, so I was up at well before dawn, leaving Glasgow to get down here. So we're going to spend the whole day fishing this beat. I love it down here, especially at the back end of the season. It is more of a back end fishery. So I'm going to work my way down the whole beat today. I normally start right up at the top of the beat, not right up at the top, just below the beat boundary. And I normally work my way down to the village at Cardrona, have my lunch, and then I'll move further down from there. So yeah, that's going to be what's happening today. So let me just spin the camera around and we'll show you my tactics for today. Right guys, set up for today is my 12'9" Shakespeare Oracle Scandi rod for an 8 weight. My usual salmon setup. I've got my Rio Scandi short line in a number 8 weight. On the tip that I'm using just now is one of the slow sink ones. So it's the dark brown one that comes with the wallet of tips that you get with the line. I've got about 4 feet of 15-pound Maxima chameleon, and fly choice, I'm no messing about today. I'm just going straight in with a red Francis. I will be fishing red all day today, whether it's this, whether it's my trusty flamethrower patterns, or a red alley shrimp, or something along those lines, but I'll be fishing red today. It's a classic colour for the back end of season, so it'll be variations of red patterns that I'm using. So yeah, we'll get in the water and we'll start making some casts and see how we get on. Well, certainly wasn't expecting rain. That was not the forecast today. Hopefully it's short-lived because my jacket's way back. I say way back, it's down there at the car. Oh, there was a fish somewhere. I was looking the other way, I missed it. Well, that's me fished from the almost at the top of the beat back down to the bridge just outside Cardrona. Just had my lunch, so I'm walking down to the sort of next half of the beat, if you like, maybe a bit more than half. But this pool that you see going round the corner here is called the Rumbler. It's not really fishable from this side, from the Horsburgh side, but it's easily fishable from the Cardrona side. It looks like a great pool, and if you watch Ian Bain's videos on YouTube, Ian fishes the Rumbler a fair bit and down here, but you can see like over the years, like they've put these stone sort of banking reinforcements up. It's amazing how much, even just year after year, how much the river landscape changes here. Just with the force, I think with the force of the river during big winter floods, I think the reason they maybe put those up is there's quite a lot of bank erosion. And you'll see it further down here when we get to the tail of the Rumbler. I'm going to fish the tail of the Rumbler. It's quite high banking, and if I get a fish I'll likely need to walk it down, but you'll be able to see, like when I get further down there, you may be able to see now that the banking down there is eroded as well. And there used to be an island down, you'll see when we get further down, but there used to be an island down there between the tail end of the Rumbler and going into the next pool called Robbie's. And I was reading that it's almost gone now. The island's almost gone, so yeah, I'm going to walk down to the tail of the Rumbler here. Not seen anybody over on the Cardrona side today. There's been a few guys on my side further up. One of them got a nice trout, a nice big trout. So yeah, we'll go down to the tail of the Rumbler here. I'm going to work my way down from here down to there's another big pool. I don't know if you can see that with the road. The road goes round there in a big high concrete banking. That's called the Dirt Pot. So I'm going to work my way down to the Dirt Pot, and then I normally come back up to the car, maybe have a shot in one or two of the pools that I covered earlier before finishing the day down at the bottom of the beat, the bottom boundary. There's a pool down there called the Lower Nutwood. So yeah, we'll walk down here to the tail of the Rumbler and see if there's anything about. I don't know if you're able to see that, but you can see the signs of the bank erosion on the other side there. Even those might have been from the recent floods last weekend. So yeah, it's amazing how the landscape can change with the power of nature. Two cormorants drying their wings there before flying off when they saw me. Right, we'll have a chuck in here. I know it's really high banking, but should be able to get some overhead casts at least into the water. But I'll need to just make sure I'm standing back from the edge. And if I get a fish, I'm going to have to walk it. I'm going to have to walk it down here in the left bank. Oh, windy. Can't even mend the line. This is my least favourite element when fishing, folks. The wind. I can put up with the rain. But see the wind? I cannot abide it. Right, we've started in the neck of Robbie's pool, and it's quite difficult to get a decent cast because of the overhanging trees over there. You need to watch if you don't get snagged. Try and get my fly as close to the far bank without getting snagged to it. Oh no, I'm in the tree. Ah, that's not going to come out. Aye, that's so good. That's a funny current here. It doesn't seem to be swinging the fly around. Must be an eddy or a back eddy or something. Get the colours with the sun out. Golden trees. Bit of sparkle in the water. That's what I like about autumn fishing. If that wind would go away. Oh, up the tree again. I'm getting lucky with these flies today so far. There have been a few up a tree, not one of them's been lost yet. Alright guys, I've popped back up to the top of the beat, up to the sort of stream above where I started this morning. Not fished here yet, so the duck pot, there was some other people down at the duck pot and I didn't want to crowd them, go down there and follow them, so decided to move back up a bit and we'll try work our way back down a wee bit. It's only what, 10 past 2, so I've got plenty of time to go down and try the nutwood later on. But I'm not very good at casting off those stones down at the big rocks down at the duck pot anyway. In fact, my casting's been pretty shocking today. I definitely need to keep up practicing. Mind you, the wind's not helped either, especially using a mono running line. The line just gets blown everywhere. But we'll give it a try in here and see what happens. The wind's still up a bit, but it's not as bad as it was down there. sun's kind of coming and going. Occasionally you get the bit of shade. Those trees across the far bank there are providing a bit of shade, so casting's absolutely dreadful today. Not to worry, can't have a perfect day all the time. I changed over to my wee single size 8 flamethrower pattern a wee while ago, and I put on the fast sink tip, the 6 inches per second tip. So we'll see what happens. Well guys, this is me finishing in the last pool for today before I head home. I normally finish on this pool. It's got a wee lay-by next to it and it's right next to the road, so you'll probably hear cars going whizzing by in the background. So yeah, this is the lower Nutwood. I'll just work my way down here and then finish up for the day. Thankfully that wind is seems to have calmed down a wee bit. My GoPro batteries ran out up when I was fishing up the top there again, but I fished the Kirkburn, that big sort of pool in the corner, and I fished at the bridge again. But I saw, oh, that was on the GoPro video when I saw one fish sort of jumping up the top of the beach. So yeah, we'll have a go in here and then we'll head up the road. Yeah, I've still not a fish off this beat yet, but I suppose there's time yet. So driving past the duck pot, and I think the guys that I bumped into earlier on are still fishing up there, so hopefully I'll have this place to myself till it's home time. Even though the sun's beating down in the pool, which isn't ideal, it's nice to have the sun in my face. That wind was biting earlier. There's a fish down there. There's been a few fish about today. It's been encouraging to see them. Oh, this bloody leaf again. It's annoying when a leaf hits your hook. It feels like a take. It's a fish right there. There's a decent fish over there. I'm sure the camera got that. Let's see if we can cover him. Jeez. Somebody's got the foot down on the bike. Or the wrist down. Oh well, this will need to be the last few casts, guys. Sorry, I couldn't get a fish in the net today. For some good footage, but you can't catch all the time. It was nice to see some fish jumping, which was encouraging at the time. But that's that, guys. You can't catch all the time, but it's been a great day. I love coming down here at this time of year. It's just, you know, how can you complain with just having some peaceful fishing and surroundings like this in autumn? It really is lovely just to be out in this. So yeah, guys, sorry we couldn't get some fish in the net today, but remember, if you do like what you see and if you do like the channel, please like the video, and if you want to see more of the same, not more of the same, more videos with hopefully some more fish in it, then yeah, please hit the subscribe button to see more of my videos. So yeah, we'll be back on the River Aire in a week or two's time for a last chuck before the end of the season there. We may get a day in the River Irvine before it closes on the 15th of November, but we'll see. It's coming to the end of the season for most rivers in Scotland. So yeah, I'll be out in the River Aire again for a final chuck there, guys, but that'll probably be the next time you see me on the river. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Cheers.